Yo, what's up? It's me, your man, your boy Shiro once again. Welcome to the Lewd Front Podcast, accompanied by Oil and our guest of honor today, a very, I wouldn't say niche, but amazing muscle girl artist, Sotcho.
Hello.
Is it Sotcho or did I just say Sotcho?
Either one. I think I prefer Sotcho, but
yeah, Sotcho. Yeah, Sotcho. Yeah, that's him. So, who is Sotcho?
I am a freelance artist on Twitter. A lot of you may know that. I do commissions a lot, and I have a big dragon girl named Allie that people mostly know me for. But yeah.
Surprisingly, I barely see your Allie character.
I take too many commissions to be able to have time or the energy to draw her.
I've seen the recent image with the big slab of meat.
Yeah.
Do you do commissions full time?
Yes, I do. I started a Patreon a while ago, but then I restarted it February, and that's kind of enabled me to take it back for commissions because it's doing well. And the beginning of the year, I was doing something like 30 commissions a month, something like that, 30 to 20 commissions, and I was just getting burnt out.
That's a lot of commissions a month.
Yeah.
30 commissions a month.
Mm-hmm.
And how fast do you get a commission done?
Back then, let's see. I've slowed down for sure because I think I just got into a groove, and but it takes me, I think, a few 3 to 4 hours to finish a commission, and that's dedicated work, pen on a tablet.
That's full color commission?
Yeah, just the sketch renders that I do.
But still, these are really high quality from what I see.
Oh, thank you.
If you do 30 of these a month, God damn.
Yeah, I was kind of killing myself there.
Yeah, you would not want a wrist injury on that. God damn.
Yeah.
But whatever pays the bill, right?
I mean,
yeah, exactly.
Our last guest he told a story of how he also did a lot of commissions per month, and now he's having problems with his wrist for the rest of his life.
Yeah, that's really scary.
So maybe take it easy a little bit.
This is a warning. Yeah. This is a warning from us to you.
Thank you.
Right.
But yeah, thankfully for Patreon, I've slowed down.
So you've got I guess quite viable Patreon. It's successful.
Yeah, enough to pay the bills.
Yeah, I've never really asked someone about Patreon because I never subbed to a Patreon myself. What does your Patreon usually offer most of the
time? Right now I have 2 tiers. One is just a tip jar, pretty much. It's just if they want to come by and just support me without having to buy commissions, then they could.
Yeah, that's cute.
Yeah, and the other one is just a $10 one. They just get everything, which is full quality PNGs of whatever I post up there, mostly commission work, and the clip studio file, so they can, if they do have clip, they can go in and see how I layer my stuff, how I do everything, and yeah, so and all my not safe for work goes on there as well. So light nudity and stuff like that I have on there.
Oh, the naughty stuff.
Yeah.
Nice. Recently I've seen a lot of people on Twitter posting their art accompanied by speed paint, the overtime.
Yeah, the new Twitter feature.
The time lapse of their drawing. Have you done these before, or do you usually just post the final product?
I was thinking of doing time lapses. I think the last time lapse I did was the Ryu I did for Street Fighter. That was it ended up being a 7-minute time lapse. I took a long time on that Ryu, but I could definitely try to post that more on Patreon for sure.
I guess it would be a Patreon thing and not a Twitter, because obviously. Anywho, so if anyone has eyes, you can see there's a clear standard in your image. Hold on. There's a clear standard, and we'll start with the app. What brought this fetish on?
I wouldn't really consider it a fetish for me. It's just kind of a thing where it's just very satisfying to draw, and a lot of people like it, fortunately. So that kind of shot me into this career of just drawing, very big girls. Yeah.
Eyes.
Yeah, I just kind of started drawing like guys mostly, and then it kind of evolved into just putting boobs on them, and then now everyone likes them. So I just kind of kept doing it.
Nice.
But yeah, like if I'm gonna be honest, I know it may come as a shock to a lot of people, but drawing muscle girls isn't what I enjoy doing the most. More like painter portrait stuff, and surprisingly like horror art I like a lot. I just haven't had the time to do it recently.
Horror art.
Yeah. So
we know a couple of friends. I guess I can say their names, right? Oil, like NDA.
Yeah, go on. Yeah.
And like NDA and Krekov, who, as you can see, they draw, well, not Krekov, but NDA draws really cute girls most of the time. But if you see him drawing monsters, you're like, what the fuck? Because last time we had a draw pile, he drew Ludwig on our charity draw pile a couple of months back. He drew Ludwig from Bloodborne, and it was like a big scale horse. I don't know if you're familiar. It's a deformed horse monster. Yeah, pull it up, Oil, please. So have you like drawn any public monsters, like horrors public? Like, do you have anything released?
I think it was a few months ago. I drew a kind of like a ghoul with like teeth, a lot of teeth. This is like trying to get out of my art funk. And then I drew just like a bunch of hands like surrounding a monster. But yeah, I just like especially painting them, because they take like a lot of like, cutting and smoothing, which I like doing a lot. And that's why it's one of the reasons I like doing abs, because full rendering them, I get to do that a lot more often. And that's mostly the reason. And I just find them really cool. At the recent draw pile we did, NDA did that screaming face, which was so good.
The 4-man study.
Yeah, exactly.
I guess we can show that to the people, since just put the 4 people, the 4 men they drew.
Yep.
Unfortunately, I couldn't finish mine, but still, that was really good to see them.
Yeah, Oiled was kind of sleepy. He fucked it up for everyone else.
Oh, no worries. Absolutely no worries.
Nah, yes, definitely. Yes, bro.
we were fucking drawing for 3 hours. What the fuck do you want from me?
Yeah, it was a very long time.
Anyway, so do you like you do commissions most of the time, right? Like you do 9 a month now, about 8, 9 a month.
The past few months I've been doing 15.
15, okay.
Yeah, and then I have the 2 polls a month that I hold on my Patreon for fan art. So the most recent one I did was what was the most recent one? I'm blanking super hard. I think it was Dorio. It was Dorio, yeah.
Like fan art of a character, fan art for a person.
Fan art for like series, so like anything that's popular or whatever character I haven't drawn yet that I wanted to draw for a while, I just put it on, and then my patrons would vote for who they want. So it's kind of like self-indulgent for me, and also seeing. I mean,
it's good to break. It's to break the cycle of just doing commission.
Yeah, exactly.
And it takes you out of a rut. This is, if you look at this is the Ludwig, the NDA, and if you look at it firsthand, you're not gonna think he did it, because all he does is cute girl.
Yeah, this is super cool. Yeah,
the funky bloody teeth aside, the rest is really amazingly. I mean, you can put that on the screen as well.
Yeah, we'll do. Yeah.
Yeah, I even like the blood he has on it. It really breaks up the kind of shading. But man, NDA is so good.
all right. Enough dick sucking of NDA. This is an episode about you, not NDA.
Yeah.
We already had NDA on.
I'm just talking. I'm bringing up the topic of monster art. Like, do you have any plans to make more monster art? If it's, let's say it's in season. Let's say people commission you for it.
Hopefully, it's October. So
time to start fucking chilling out.
Yeah.
Start making tweets like, "Yo, do you want a horror? It's fucking Spooktober."
Yeah. I do have to come up with, I think, 2 Halloween themed polls this month. So I'm excited for that.
Nice.
But hopefully I get some interesting commissions. Not that they're not interesting interesting, but just like stuff that I'm
Out of the norm.
not regularly doing every month.
Yeah, something different.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind that.
Okay, so hopefully we'll see more Sotcho monsters. Okay.
Yeah.
so I told you before the pod we're gonna have at least one Nasifero question specific.
Okay.
And looking at your art, I can already guess the answer.
Okay.
But the question is ass or titty?
Can I offer a third answer?
I can take abs as an ass.
I was gonna say thighs. I'm more of a thigh man.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're speaking more my language.
All right. Now,
Before it was definitely
now
ass.
explain why. Why are thighs more attractive than titties or ass?
I think because I don't know. It's just like the shape of them, and also like they look good with just like muscular, like quads, and they just look good, like just very very big. So I think they look good either way. But yeah, it's just really what I prefer over like ass and titties. Like I think it goes like thighs and then ass and then titties for me. Not to say I don't like
that's
titties,
but that's what I'm talking about.
it doesn't really appeal to me as much.
It's just it's just how it is. Yeah, that's what's up. You understand? You know what I'm talking about.
Just because of you, we're gonna update the scoreboard in the background. We haven't done that.
Okay, I appreciate it.
We haven't done
dash the thighs.
Yeah, we need to add ties to it.
Add a dash the thighs. Yeah. So you said you started more of a portrait artist.
Yeah, I've done studies of here, I can try to get them real quick, but just these like 5 to 6 hour studies I've done before that I really like, and I do want to do more because it just does help me a lot. Like I learn a lot every single time I do them, but I don't get to do them often because commissions take up most of my time, so it's kind of a bummer, but it's whatever. But
I mean, yeah. So like what I mean is you started as a portrait day one.
No. I just started as like on Twitter, you mean?
In general, wherever. When was your first ever professional debut as an artist? Unless you don't want to mention the.
Oh no, it's entirely fine. I was just drawing people's characters, like what I do now, but not necessarily the same subject matter.
DeviantArt.
I started on iFunny of all places.
You started on iFunny.
That's a new one. That's a new entry.
That's the first artist I've heard.
Yeah.
When was this?
Like 2015. No, let's see. Like 2014 to 2016, and then I think I moved to Twitter.
When everyone else was on Newgrounds, you was on iFunny.
Yes. I don't know why I went to iFunny. I think back then I was still very early in like my online kind of art career, I guess you could say. I found Instagram to be too demanding. I like was on Instagram, but then to do anything, I think it requires you to like post an absurd amount like every week. And Twitter wasn't even on my radar the whole time. DeviantArt was for some reason intimidating to me. I don't know why I didn't like gravitate towards DeviantArt, but then I was back then. I was just scrolling iFunny and I just stumbled upon art and I was like, people post on here? And then I just started posting my own and then got a bit of a following, and then a friend of mine persuaded me to start a Twitter, and then the rest was history. I just kind of kept posting here. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So were you not familiar with Newgrounds back?
I was. I just I guess it was another, you can lump it in with DeviantArt. I was kind of intimidated by Newgrounds as well.
Because
like
some people still use it. Some people still like Twitter is their side platform because they upload there first, then they advertise it on Twitter. Because unfortunately, as it hurts me to say, Newgrounds is not as prominent as it will ever be as it.
Yeah.
That's just how it is. But some people still upload their stuff constantly there. iFunny. So your first ever commission was on iFunny? Can you commission on the website?
It's kind of a weird thing. I was doing like $20 commissions at most. Like obviously nowhere near the quality that I'm doing now because it was like 6 years ago. So
no, you said 2014. That's like fucking 8 years ago.
Yeah. I think I was more so mentioning like the time I stopped
Okay.
posting on iFunny. But yeah, like 6 to 8 years.
Yeah.
So I would just, the way I grew my following was just like taking a lot of requests. I would go home from school, do my homework, and then just do requests like all day from iFunny. And then my name got around, and then yeah.
That's okay. So you did iFunny, Twitter, and now you're just Twitter.
Yeah, I'm just Twitter.
And you've been doing constant commissions since 2014 to now.
Not constant, I would say. I took a break after I graduated high school.
Well, for in terms of, you know, as an online career.
Oh yeah, I would just post stuff. I probably wouldn't take much commission back then.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I was just more so focusing on finding a job. And when I, you know, got enough of a following and more and more people wanted to commission me, it became enough to where I can just
this
live
is my
off of
job
commissions.
now.
Yeah. So I just quit my job. And I've been doing this like full time for I think 2 years, something like that.
So you did the iFunny account while you were in high school.
Yes.
You ever went to any what do they call? I'm assuming you're American, right?
Yes.
Did you went to any of these trade schools, like the art school for high schoolers or something?
No, I did not. I just took a bunch of art classes, and thankfully I had good art teachers that were just really supportive and just kept me on the right path. But yeah, I wanted to go to like a Chicago art school, but that was like 40 grand a year, and I can't afford that. So I just kept practicing on my own, and
as it is with American education.
Yes.
So you don't have a college degree?
No, I do not. I just graduated. I went to
Any plan?
I don't think so. Not in anywhere in the near future.
Okay. No, I just had to ask. Anywho, so high school, you started the iFunny account. You graduated, started looking for a job, but then you noticed like, okay, I can make this my job.
It wasn't immediate. I think I went through 3 jobs. 3 jobs.
Yeah, then, like within a year, let's say, after graduating, or did it take long?
I think it was 2-3 years, something like that. I worked at a craft store, and then Domino's, and then Target, and then went back to Domino's, and then that was in the span of like I think 3 years, maybe longer. My concept of time ever since I started working full time is just out the window. But yeah, I think it was that long.
At least you're fucking, you know, hitting big now. So 2014, 2022. That's a good 8 periods of commissions, on for the most part, off for some time. Have you ever gotten a fucking like completely absurd commission that you were like, nah, I can't do this?
Yes, I've had a few.
Was it on iFunny or on Twitter?
No, it was mostly on Twitter.
Okay.
Yeah, like I think on iFunny I was taking more requests than commissions. Like I've had like a handful of commissions on iFunny for like $20 each, and now it's just like, you know, something very simple. But yeah, on Twitter mostly I've gotten like very either weird ones or just like absolutely crazy ones where it just requires like hours of work. And you know, thankfully I've had friends of mine that just told me that it was not worth it. Like, don't kill yourself for this commission. Like, they're not paying you nearly as much as you should be earning. So thankfully for them I didn't take those kinds. But yeah, I've received quite a few weird ones in my like, years of commission.
Do you recall the weirdest?
Let's see. Like I've had like you know, people just kind of assumed I drew porn and then commissioned me like or tried to commission me just like porn of either a character or themselves, and I just was not with I just did not want to do anything like that. So
is that the weird standard for you?
Not necessarily like the porn aspect. It was more so like what were they asking? Like I think I had a guy try to commission me his wife, like I think fucking another dude, and I was like, I'm not doing this. I can't do this. So I mean, you know, stuff like that I just would not do.
Fucking weird. He just wants you to draw cuck shit for him.
Yeah, I don't know why he got the impression that I would do stuff like that, but I think it was just more so he was trying to find anyone to do it.
Is that what you were gonna label the weirdest you've got?
I guess at this point I have a really bad memories with these things. It's more so like
because we've had Tumblr artists who got diaper commission.
Oh yeah, like I imagine they get the weirdest stuff.
I mean, some of them did do it. No names. I'm not gonna say any names. Some of them did do it because back then it was an opportunity.
Yeah, I understand that.
Money is money.
Yep.
Your Oiled here says $20 is $20.
Hey man, money is money.
Anyway.
I do weird shit than diapers, so I don't care.
Alright, let's just get past that. So, now, that aside, weird commissions and all, I just want to know how you became an artist.
I think it started with my cousin that used to draw a lot, and I think seeing him draw when I was like, I think very young. I think I was like 7 or 8, something like that. And he used to be amazing. Like he used to be he's still ambidextrous. He used to draw like detailed stuff with his right hand and like a more stylized style with his left hand, which just like blew my mind. But yeah, ever since that, I just started drawing on my own. And I remember bringing this. I was watching Family Guy at the time, and then I drew something from Family Guy. I think it was of Brian on like Wheel of Fortune or a game show or something, and like I brought it to class, and then everyone saw it and was just like praising me, and I think that got me hooked onto the feeling of like, oh, I can actually do something with this. And then ever since then, I just kept drawing over and over, and here I am.
You're like, oh shit, I have an ability.
Yeah.
Let's make it better. Let's get more clout.
It just became like something that I enjoyed doing, and I was, getting better at. So
yeah, as long as you don't kill yourself on 30 commissions a month.
Yeah, thankfully that's in the past now.
Okay. Okay. Aside, and currently your commissions go about. You're okay with talking numbers about your own commission. Go about 250, right? For full color.
Yeah.
230. Yeah, my bad. 230 for full color single character commission.
Yeah, like sketch render, mostly thigh up.
Thigh up. Yeah. Have you ever gone a huge scale commission?
Yes. I have gotten one of my own character. I think this is the biggest commissions I've ever gotten was of my own character, Allie, like squatting some weight. And it was like six different alts of her, and he tipped me on top of that as well. I think that was like something absurd. It was definitely in 4 digits, so I was like, this is crazy.
You were like, this is something I have to do and I want to do.
Yeah, it was like the perfect client. Just like,
does he still commission you, said guy?
No. It's been a minute. That was his first and only commission. No, second commission.
Okay. I mean, he commissioned you twice. He's somewhat of a reoccurring customer.
Yeah, that was like that blew my mind. I was like, what is going on? Even at the time, I was like, are you sure about this? I just kept asking him over and over, and he just kept reassuring me, yeah, I just want to do this. So
yeah, cheers to that guy. Cheers to that guy.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. So, in terms of your art, like you started, cousin, then do that Family Guy art, right? Was it?
Yes.
Got popular. Then from there, you started getting art classes. I mean, as you went on with school, so it was like neutral art classes. It wasn't like something you went out of your way.
Yeah. I think I started only taking art classes in high school, and and for specific credits, so we had to have like a language credit to graduate, and art counted as a language. So I would just take that instead of learning a language, which I in hindsight probably should have done. But so that
fuck that.
I mean, it ended up working out for me, but I wouldn't also mind have learned a language. That would have been really cool. But
there's always
it's not too late. Yeah, exactly.
Okay, but what language would it be? If you say French, I'm ending the episode right now.
No, I was gonna say Spanish. I really liked Spanish, just like listening to it and the music as well.
Spanish is good,
and also it's very useful in the United States. A lot of people speak Spanish, so
okay, we can tolerate.
I think they only offered like Spanish or German, but Chinese. They also offered Chinese, which you had to go to a different school for, which I wasn't about to do that. So.
I mean, God bless fucking art classes.
Like it got to the point in senior year, I was just like in the same art room for like 5 hours of the day, and it was like the best year I've had in high school. I just kept drawing every day. But yeah, it was definitely
during high school it was mainly iFunny requests and occasional commissions.
Yes, I did have to obviously do the work in art class.
Obviously.
Yeah, and
I'm just talking about your online career. And
yeah.
Anything. but then you took the 2 to 3 years. I wouldn't say break. I'd say relaxation period from the online, and you was busy IRL getting set up, getting a job. I don't know about resident, I guess.
It was more so the whole plan of that 3-year break was to either make enough money so where I can move out of my parents' place.
Yeah, that's what I meant when I said resident.
Oh yeah. Or I think take enough of a break to I don't know. I guess like try to level up in the art career, like level up my own skills, because that was like a lot of dedicated practice that I had. But that's really all that 3-year was for.
I mean, still, you worked multiple jobs. Were any of them in customer support, like customer service?
Yes, I didn't work multiple jobs at one time. I just had
in the span of 3 years.
I worked as a stockman in that craft store, and kind of customer service in Target, and then customer service and food, like fast food with my pizza job. So
okay, just surviving. Full-time artist. Well, fuck that, all that shit. Let's no disrespect.
None taken. Those
like
jobs
you said, you said earlier you was studying. I don't know, the term studying when it comes to art, I think is just practice. I since I don't draw, that when you call them studying, it doesn't click in my head. It's not like I'm undermining what you're doing. It's just it doesn't click.
No, I understand. Before I didn't really get why it was called that until like I actually like sat down and did it, because you can just be doodling or sketching the day away and you'll still be getting better, but like studies help with like dedicated stuff like composition, lighting, anatomy, stuff like that, that you just don't get by just sketching casually. Like you need to actually sit down and like study the old masters or get some references and try your best to emulate what they did.
So when you say study, you said you were studying portraits recently.
Yes, I did a couple portrait studies. I did put one in the Discord, which I saw this reference and I just wanted to do it for a while.
Do you have a go-to that a person you refer to when you do studies? It's like,
no,
because I don't understand the studying term. Like, do you use references or do you just?
Yes. So with this particular study, I just saw this reference. And I saw like kind of the light that hit her skin and also the cloth around her. So I would just try to emulate that as much as possible. And throughout that, you learn of like, how light interacts in between the folds, or how light hits this certain curve and stuff like that. And by just like actively looking for that and just trying to accurately put that down on like your canvas, it just helps a lot with figuring out like, this is how light works with this certain kind of material, and this is how proportions work, like where her eye lines up with her nose, stuff like that. And by the end of it, like you attain this kind of understanding that you didn't have before when it comes to these studies.
When I first asked the question, you said it's good to refer to the old masters, and just for that I have to say rest in peace Kim Jong-gi, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I was about to mention, rest in peace.
If you want to talk about any old master, like goddamn, we just lost him.
Yes, he was a very big inspiration to me. I remember looking at his stuff in high school and just like being blown away by how he does anything, because he just goes at it without any sketch or anything or any plans. I mean, he does kind of plan in his mind.
Yeah, plans with everything in his mind. He doesn't need any fucking references or sketches or anything. Just a large blank canvas and that's it.
Yeah.
Like it's amazing.
It's insane.
Fucking amazing.
And like I was lucky enough to get one of his I think the 2016 art book that I got of his, which is it's so good. It's chock full of colored sketches to like these full illustrations, and planning on getting his 2022 one soon if it doesn't sell out. But yeah, he was amazing. It was a huge loss in the art world for sure.
And I don't want to give too much attention to that bullshit, but
yes,
I
know exactly.
I know what you're saying.
Yeah, the fucking AI art bullshit. Yeah, the guy who did it, go fuck yourself kindly. You fucking disgusting piece of shit.
Not kindly. not kindly. Because okay, I understand making a trip. I have no issue. But when you say please credit me for this, like don't forget to credit me. Nah. Like oh my god. Because it's plain out. Because he dared to compare the AI art that was completely malformed. Like the faces were not correct. Like a lot of the images were fucking utter shit.
Yeah.
Because from far away you might think, oh, it's an image, but as soon as you actually look at it, it's all broken.
If you present it like a canvas of 200 by 200 pixels, yeah, okay, it looks kind of okay. But the moment you zoom in, it's absolutely chaos. Like there's nothing there.
And like, don't you dare compare that to the fucking masterpieces of art that Kim Jong did.
Yeah.
Not only him, every single fucking AI artist that calls themselves AI artists right now, right?
I just don't. It's just like a cheap way, like a lot of stuff on the internet. Just a very cheap way to emulate something that takes time and dedication.
I even saw a post like last night about a Reddit artist that uses AI and fucking brags about it on Reddit, how he makes thousands per week doing AI art.
I mean, keep doing that. Sure, it's just gonna become fast food at this point. Like, this is no substance.
Like a lot of people are worried about AR art taking over, but even I'm not too worried about it. Even in fucking 50 years, AI won't be able to replicate even the slightest thing when it comes to real art, especially like the emotions you want to convey in a canvas, right?
Yeah.
I mean for fuck's sake, AI can't even draw 5 fingers correctly, right? Let alone hold this image. I'm not too worried about it.
They're getting good at hiding them though, so
yeah, slightly. They have no hand images now.
Yeah, they just type in the hands behind back in the prompt, and that's about it. Also, well, I'm just gonna say this, and then we're gonna fucking move on.
Before you continue, censor that name, because I don't want that guy to get any more clout.
All right, fair enough.
I am incredibly disappointed. I was.
What do you mean disappointed? He's been doing that for years. He's literally been tracing sexy robots art.
Yes. He even got like sexy robots to talk. Like he never talks, but then he got him to talk because he's been like ripping off his art. And oh man.
But the guy that we mentioned and censored also fucking eat shit. I don't want to give it too much attention than we already have, right? But we are at 45 minutes. So let's go take a quick break, and then we're gonna get back with it.
Okay, yeah, sounds good.
End the first part on fucking molding over AI.
Okay, fine. Sotcho, give us a transition music.
We need this song in between.
Oh, okay. I thought you guys were like looking at me to make some beat up or something.
You can make something up, bro.
No.
We already had Spanish music. We had elevator music. We had clown music. Go on.
Oh god.
We had classic orchestra.
Yeah, we can go with classical orchestra.
We've had that.
Oh, you need something else?
It's either you said us something specific or something weird.
Oh god.
We had anime and hentai anime music, just letting you know.
Like nothing you guys can get like copyright struck for?
It's like literally it's literally like 3 seconds of songs, right?
Oh, 3 seconds. Okay.
Quick, something quick.
Here we can go with this song. I can even find it again. But
I'll cut this whole part out, by the way, so it doesn't take so long, so don't worry about it. Don't even worry about it. You're dying in the background casually.
Don't cut that part in. Keep that in though.
Yeah, keep it in.
Keep it what? Why would you do that?
You're dying.
Here you go.
Yo, topic? Yo!
Alright, well, we got the song, so see you guys in a moment. Wow.
Yo, welcome back. We're back. Yeah, are we back, Oil? We back? Hello, you're pissed.
Yeah, I'm here. Yeah, I'm here. Go on.
Dumb piss, baby.
We had a bit of a rant, but yeah. We're over it.
Yeah. no longer molding.
One last time, fuck those guys. Moving on.
Stop. Right. You wanna add anything to that, Sotcho? Yeah, we're back.
Yeah. Fuck those guys.
Yeah, fuck them. Yeah.
Okay, no, stop. I was gonna just keep going back and forth. Right. We're gonna go with the Twitter question.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start from top to bottom, not in any specific order.
Mm-hmm.
First question by @CHas.
Mm-hmm.
What part of the body do you have the hardest time drawing?
Gotta be. Even though I just said I like thighs, it's gotta be the thighs.
Hardest time drawing.
Oh,
thighs?
hardest. Yeah, yes,
Thighs.
the thighs. Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
That and like the calves. Like this is like because I obviously don't draw them often, but
People usually say backs are really hard to draw for them, which I can really agree on.
Mm-hmm.
How are you with like back muscles?
Oh, I do need a reference every now and then, but they are so fun to draw that I just kind of like once you figure out where the muscles groups are, it's like easy. It's just like drawing the front.
Can we get that bulky demon back drawing?
No. I will probably be flamed on this, but I hate looking at Baki stuff.
I mean, look, at the end of the day, no matter how fucking fucked up it looks, if you take a good look at it, everything's like anatomically correct, right? It's just really fucking exaggerated.
Yeah, it's barely. I just can't.
It's barely realistic.
Yeah.
But,
I mean, obviously it's you know.
I wanted to ask you, do you have like muscle anatomy down to like perfection, or do you sometimes also like spitball muscles, like just go by feel when you draw?
I can't say like I spitball muscles. Like I don't think I very rarely, if any at all, like make up like shapes and muscles. Whenever I don't know if it looks like it, I look it up immediately. I either like the inner part of the arm, which don't really get shown too often. I have to look up every now and then just to make sure that like, oh, I get the tricep right. Is the bicep visible? Is the back part of the deltoid visible? Very rarely do I like kind of make up muscles on the spot, but yeah.
Okay. Next question.
No. Second part of the question by CHas.
Mm-hmm.
Your favorite buff character, mind you, character, so any gender, anywhere. Favorite buff character.
Right now, I think it's got to be Noi. Noi from Dorohedoro, I think.
Yeah.
I haven't read it or watched it, and I'm planning to. But Noi, when I saw her, I was like immediately like, it's just white-haired Allie to me with the same bangs that she has that goes upwards.
Yeah.
So I kind of like immediately got hooked, and I wanted to draw her. And thankfully, she won the poll that she was in. And ever since then, it's been Yamato and Noi like on my top list of characters to draw.
So soon, Noi art a lot.
Maybe more so Allie art, but yeah.
Yeah, more Allie, more OC, yes.
Did you ever make a poll and you were like, fuck, this character didn't win, I really didn't want to draw her?
Oh yeah, every single time. I have voted in my own poll and I have lost every single time except for this recent one for Dorio. Every single time I always pick the wrong one, and I get sad by it. But it's fine because I pick like 4 characters I want to draw anyways, so it ends up being fine.
You win some, you lose some.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, so Noi, right?
Shout out CHas. CHas is my boy.
Shout out @CHas. What's up? Anywho, I wanna thank you for the question, but favorite buff character, right? But I want the male variant.
Oh, male.
For me, not from him. From me, what's your male variant on favorite buff character?
Oh man. It's gotta be what's his name from Mob Psycho, the Fit Club captain.
What's his name? Yeah, I know the character.
Yeah, I love that whole group of dudes so much, but
especially the
captain's
fucking
awesome.
especially the bald midget, the buff
Goda.
bald midget.
Yeah.
I love that guy.
A little bit of a season 3 spoiler, but he's like super smart, which is also hilarious.
Hey, no spoilers.
Sorry.
Nah, here it comes. It's coming. Anyway, thank you. That's Goda, by the way. That's the king.
Yeah, Goda, that's his name.
Yeah. Okay. Well, thank you, Shiro, for the question. No problem. Yeah. Next question by Luca Art. Will you ever expand your roster of original Keg?
Yes, I will. I just as soon as I get more free time, you'll be seeing a lot more personal art.
That's what they always say. As I get more free, it doesn't exist. There's no free time. Anyway.
Yeah.
And second part on that is, what's your favorite article or piece of clothing to draw?
Ooh, it's gotta be like, even though I'm not good at it, but like pants, like baggy pants. I love drawing like the folds and the sags of the baggy pants. Like, this is really fun to draw.
Those sweatpants?
Yeah, like sweatpants or like joggers or like firefighter like combat pants. They're always really cool. And they always pair nicely with like, a simple top that either shows the abs or you don't really need anything. What was that?
Like baggy pants and a crop top.
Yeah, perfect combo.
Like a sports bra.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I know what you're talking. Anyway, thank you, Lucar. Shout out as well.
Yes.
Right.
Another one of my bros. Yeah.
Okay. Next question by Million90. Aside from buff stuff, what else do you like drawing?
We kind of answered this in the first part.
but more in depth now.
Yeah. Let's see. Like fantasy stuff. I like drawing like monsters, goblins, stuff like that. Like, I want to get more into drawing. But yeah. So like belt buckles, for some reason I really am fascinated with. I just love drawing belt buckles. And just anything fantasy that I want to do.
It's monsters and I assume portraits soon.
Yes, portraits.
All right, thank you, Million90.
Thank you.
Next question by Teal Star Ranger. How did you learn art? We got to the cousin part. Like, your cousin was really good at it.
Mm-hmm.
But how did you start picking up? Like, actually learn by yourself?
I watched a lot of anime, mostly Bleach. Back then, when I was like kind of budding into an artist, I watched a load of Bleach. And Kubo style was just so cool to me, and I just try to emulate it as much as possible. Like, if I show any of my older work that I sadly don't have anymore, it's just like regurgitated Bleach art, and just like your Rukias, your Ichigos, your Zanpakutos and stuff like that. Like, I was just drawing that over and over, and I think through like osmosis, I just kind of gained the skills. Nowhere near the quality of Kubo, but stuff to get me by with like where things are placed and how things should look and stuff like that. So I guess like animes and manga.
So yeah, just practice on whatever you like until you actually feel confident to draw your own shit, I guess.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, because like I feel like if you're trying to become an artist, don't immediately go into like studies and anatomy practice, because that stuff is, especially to a beginner, very boring, and you should want to have fun when you're drawing. And I think the only advantage a younger generation of artists has over like someone who gets into art later in their life is the freedom to draw whatever they want and not be kind of bogged down by like responsibilities or anything like that. That's the only advantage I think they have.
Well, thank you, Teal Star Ranger. There you go. There you have it.
Yeah.
And just a side comment. Do you know what premieres tomorrow, Sotcho?
What was that?
Do you know what premieres tomorrow?
I don't think so.
It's
Oh, you should know.
It's a cleaning equipment.
Uh-huh.
It's making a return. So it's called the Bleach 1000-Year Blood War.
Oh, that's what. Oh, okay. I am very slow. Yeah.
That's tomorrow.
Yeah, it is.
Are you still with Bleach, or did you stop?
I finished it.
Okay. Manga.
And I can't say that I loved it.
Okay, I understand.
Yeah.
But the return, like the continuation.
That surprised me. definitely. Yeah.
You have to watch.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna watch it. If not for the content, the animation looks good so far. I guess the music especially. Hearing Bleach music again, that's gonna bring back like a flood of memories and nostalgia, and it's gonna be really good. If it's on the same quality as they did in the teaser trailer of that one song, I forgot the title, but it's a classic Bleach song, and I love that song to death. But yeah, definitely gonna watch it.
Okay, right. Okay, now let's go to the next one. Thank you, Teal Star. Next question by Zenog 400. You see, it's a 3-part question, but the first 2 parts we've already answered. Is the how to learn recommendation, learning how to draw, just answered. Drawing in general, just answered. And then there is the muscle specifically, how to draw muscles specific is the main part.
I get this question a lot, and I appreciate people coming to me with this question. But the way I started drawing muscles was just my general interest in like exercising and fitness, and like I was recommended this fitness anatomy book where they detail like these beautifully illustrated mid-exercise drawings of bodybuilders, and they would like detail what muscles are being worked and stuff like that. Like those kinds of books are really, really good if you want to learn how different muscles interact, how they look under stress, how they look just casually, because let's see, contrary to popular belief of like social media, you're not like ripped all the time. So I fall into the trap of that as well. But yeah, it's a really good resource to have, and that's how I got into drawing muscle, but it just kind of developed into like this job that I have, so it's kind of crazy.
Thank you for that specific answer, because apparently I guess a lot of people ask you this specific, which makes sense because you're really good at what you do, especially muscle. There you have it, Zenog 400. Thank you for asking. Next question by Di-Fi Denser. Wi-Fi, he says Di-Fi Denser. When planning an original character, how does the design get affected by their physique?
That's a good question.
Like, do you avoid specific traits while you like favor other traits more?
Subconsciously, I think I do, just to kind of balance out the silhouette. If you have like a very top-heavy character, you would want to, for some characters, obviously, it's not across the board, but when I think of designing like a top-heavy character, I kind of want to limit the bottom a bit, just to have that separation of design. So yeah, it definitely plays a huge role in how your character looks. And also I think if I do make a top heavy character like very muscular, I do want to show off that muscularity. So I try to not put as much detail or clothing on top of that character if I can help it. But yeah, it definitely plays like a big role in that.
So it's about, I guess, when designing a character, no matter their physique, no matter their physique or however you build the character, in the end, the character is, since it's an OC, is gonna be based on what you like.
Yes, exactly.
So it's like regardless on whatever you are planning, it's gonna be based on your preference.
Yep.
Anyway, he adds as well, love the art. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Di-Fi Denser. Thank you for the question. Anyway, next question by Just24810. See, this one says, what's your favorite body part? Which we said thigh. Body part to draw, like full stop. Is your favorite body part to draw the thighs or is it the back?
It's gotta be your body part to draw.
Okay, before you answer, it says, what's your favorite muscle / body part to draw?
Okay. I really like drawing the delts. Those are really fun to draw. And I think the reason why I like it so much is because whenever I do them very pronounced, so they kind of round out the silhouette of any character or any composition. I think that's why I like them a lot. But also like they have so many different kind of shapes that they take in any different kind of position. Like they don't really conform to a specific like shape, and also also like painting them too. They're very like I guess spherical in nature, so you get that huge hit of shine in the middle of it, which is very satisfying. I think it's got to be the shoulders or delts. That's really my favorite.
The thigh, the delts.
Yes.
Does that double up for both muscles / body part?
Yes.
Okay, right. That was the first part. The second part was, what's your favorite pose to
pose? I do like showing the lats a lot, and most of the time, with any kind of posing, it's with the arms up. And whenever I do that pose, I always get mistaken for liking the armpit, but I don't really like the armpit that much. I like the lats that get shown.
That's a good misunderstanding. Armpits are good. Armpits are good. I agree.
Sure. This is not for me.
Okay. Lats, okay.
Yes, showing the lats. So anything with like the character's arms up or behind their hands behind their head, it's always good. But yeah.
That's when you draw a demon bag.
What was it?
The demon bag from Bach. That's all I'm saying.
If I ever get into Baki, which
no, you don't have.
I know.
Hold on.
But that would be the only time I would ever draw the demon bag.
You just have to get into Baki, huh?
I just can't stand Baki's art style. It's just too ugly to me. I can't read it.
Okay, I understand. Okay, I'll let it pass this time.
Before we continue, just a real quick question. You're obviously really used to drawing muscular characters, right?
Mm-hmm.
Did you ever get a commission of a normal non-muscular person, and you were like, oh fuck, how do I draw non-muscular people now?
That was a lot more like I would have trouble when I'd be on like a kind of streak with drawing muscle characters, because then I just get into the habit of it. There's been plenty of times where I would send the client a sketch of their commission, and they would be like, hey, can you tone down the muscles a little bit? I'm like, oh shit, I'm sorry. So I get that a lot. But whenever I get a commission of a character that isn't muscular, I always tend to give them muscle anyways. Just a little bit.
And then did anybody ever complain about it? Like, oh no, that's too muscular.
Yes. And I always change it to their specification. If they want me to lower any kind of tone down the muscles a bit, I will of course be accommodating. In reason, obviously. If they want to come to me for a character that isn't muscular, that's a bit weird based on what I do. But if they just like my style in general, I won't judge them for it at all.
Yeah. Anywho, let's continue. Go on.
The third part is kind of a weird question, because I can't really think of any. You might know any. It says, favorite scenes in shows or movies where a female character goes through muscle growth.
Yeah, I think I'm in the same boat. I don't really look for that or anything like pops out for me. I'm not.
Like I can't think of any.
Yeah. I think the only thing I can think of, I guess, would be like from Ghost in the Shell. I think I don't know. I have no idea. I don't think so. But I don't really look for that because I'm not really into muscle growth like that, or I think at all. But yeah, I don't really have one. Sorry.
There you have it. Just24810. Thank you for the question.
Thank you.
Next question by Shimza_art. How did you learn? Well, we answered the drawing muscular, nice looking muscle character.
Mm-hmm.
But how long did it take you to master? If you say you're not a master, I'll call bullshit because it's really good.
Thank you.
So, how long did it take you to master it?
Well, even if you call bullshit, I still don't think I'm a master.
I'll fucking beat the shit out of you. Okay, how long did it take you to feel comfortable? Okay, I'm gonna rephrase this. I'm gonna rephrase this myself, just so you can answer the question.
Okay. Answer the original question though. I am not a master, but to answer this question, it took me, like everyday drawing, not like dedicated drawing muscular characters, but just sketching to get comfortable with muscular characters. I think it took me like a couple of years to get really comfortable with where the muscles are on the body, what muscles connect to which muscle, and how they look under stress and whatever. I'm still kind of getting comfortable with parts of the body like that, but with the ones you see most often, I think I'm at a point where I'm really comfortable with it, and it definitely took me a while.
Okay, Oil, delete the part where I rephrased the question.
Just
let let the people know that this guy's a master. He's just really humble.
No.
He's just really humble, man.
Also, I think I have to censor the part where you threatened to beat him up because of legal reasons.
Yeah. We cannot beat people up on YouTube. That's not allowed. And he might file a lawsuit eventually.
No. You have my word.
All right,
That's what they all said. Next question.
Next question, go.
Thank you, Shims _art. Next question by Temnius. Who was your first muscle girl crush?
Boy.
Crush, first character you saw was like, oh shit, this is it. This is what
I'm gonna dedicate my whole roster to it.
Oh god, let's see. First one, I can't even really think of my first one. I guess like a really early one would be like a character from Bleach. I know that that's like really overly muscular characters, but like a fit, powerful female character. I think a lot of Bleach characters fit under that. That's kind of evolved into like.
Would it be Nelia?
Nelia was one of my early crushes, and also like Yoruichi, like she's a fit kind of.
Yeah.
More on the slender side, but still like powerful female character. But like, yeah, I know for a fact I'm gonna like after we're done with this, I'm gonna think of one, and it's gonna be way too late. But,
okay.
Yeah.
So take a placeholder, Yuri.
We will edit it in post if you come up with it.
We're gonna put something somewhere.
Either that, or I'll comment on like the Twitter post or YouTube, like saying, "Oh, this is my actual first one."
Okay, thank you, Temnius. You had the half answer. You'll get the rest someday.
Maybe, yeah.
So next question by Glitch with no T, Glitch 12.
Mm-hmm.
What's your best piece by your own standard from the last year or so?
Oh boy, it's gotta be. I think it's gotta be that Ryu piece that I
saw that. It's fucking amazing.
Thank you so much. I don't know what came over me to draw Ryu. I guess I'm excited for Street Fighter 6, but that was like in record time. I finished that. I guess like a runner-up would be that either the Batman one or the piece I did for this the podcast of one of my character flexing. I think that was up there from one of my favorites.
Hey, yo, you're making me blush. Okay, right. So because the Ryu pick really fucking good, and the 7-minute time lapse.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, kills the point of it being a fucking time lapse, but
I mean, I could have shortened it, but I mean, there is a shorter version.
It's good. I'm playing. It's good.
Yeah. I guess people wanted to see like in slower time how I render.
Oh no, it's good because you show everything, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that's really nice. It shows people the process.
Yes.
Thank you, Glitch without a T, Glitch 12, for your question.
Yes.
Last but not least, as for now, is TDTD NSFW asks top 10 favorite muscle girl.
Oh, God. I saw this one. I was kind of dreading it because I don't even know if I have a top 10.
Okay, that's why I apologize, TD does say I apologize.
I will release that at some point. Yes, sorry.
I will. No. The question is stay. But top 10 favorite muscle character. Again, I apologize, but it's just so because we don't. I don't believe you have 10 elaborate characters. You can just.
But first, for Machine Gun, fucking go 10 10 characters that come to your mind. Go.
Okay.
In no particular order.
Ramlethal, Chun-Li, Cammy, a lot of Street Fighter characters actually. Giovanna, I guess you could. Yeah.
Is it just gonna be
Yamato Noi?
Is it just gonna be like a Street Fighter category? Like
I guess so because there's a lot of good ones. Yeah. Oh, Makoto from Street Fighter as well. I think she's like my favorite.
Okay.
God, I'm gonna get like killed for not mentioning some characters, but Noi, Yamato. I like Main from Edge Runners. He's pretty cool.
Okay.
Dorio.
Okay.
I guess that's it. I think.
Okay, let's just full stop here. I love how you added the Main in the middle.
Yeah, he's cool, dude.
Well, no, we're not talking about Edge Runners. We're moving on. I don't care.
Okay. We snuck it in there the last second.
I was just gonna say it was quite nicely drawn.
I gave you the 20 seconds of glory about Edge Runners. So we're moving on.
Stop molding, Oil. Stop coping.
Not molding. I'm just coping. I just want to be happy again.
Okay. Okay, that was the last question by TD. Thank you very much.
Yes, thank you for all the questions.
Now I need you to do something.
Okay.
Okay. Are you still drawing right?
Kinda, yeah, just here and there.
Okay, I need you to just look at one hand. How many fingers you got?
5.
Okay, I need that many shout outs. Go.
Oh God.
Go now, go.
Well, I already shouted out 2 of my boys earlier, so.
Okay, extra. Go.
Okay, Looney, Gaddles, Zephyr Gales, Water Hero, Ducia.
Okay.
They're all good friends of mine.
That's 5.
Kit
you can add
well.
2 more. Okay.
Okay.
Kit.
Yeah, Kit.
Okay.
And I guess Multibro. He's not an artist, but he's a good friend.
Okay, that was a good 7 people shout out. Really fast. Really.
I have 7 fingers.
Yeah, I noticed. I noticed. Well, I think that's it for today. Thank you for coming up. Thank you so much for showing up on the podcast. Do you have anything you want to say out loud before we start closing up?
I open commissions every 7th. So if you would like to get one, by all means, let me know. And check out more of the other podcasts for other artists. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Every 7th, you heard that, right? So he opened 2 days ago. Do you got any slots open?
Yes, I still do. I take them. I start picking 2 days after, so the 9th I would start picking.
Okay, by the time this episode is out, it's gonna be full.
Unfortunately, but next month.
Yeah, just 7. Keep in mind. Thank you for showing up, Sotcho. Really appreciate it. Love your art.
Thank you so much.
Oyul, do you wanna like maybe act like you're here?
I'm here. I'm just waiting for you to finish. Like I'm constantly the one that's doing the autos. You go on, finish it. Finish it.
Okay. Thank you all for listening, and see you next time. Ciao.
Yeah. Bye.